This is a copy of the cinematograph camera, and by explaining how it works, we're going to set up some rules, and if you follow these simple instructions, then your films will also have the Lumie Look. The first thing you'll notice about Lumiere films is that the camera is always fixed to a tripod. Once the composition was set, they wouldn't pan or tilt or zoom the lens. The only time there is any camera movement is when the tripod is put onto a moving object like a train or a boat, and then the camera tracks. But in the majority of cases, the camera remains rigidly fixed to the tripod. In this extreme example, you'll notice that the football match takes place mostly outside the frame, and the camera makes no attempt to accommodate it. So we don't want any handheld camera work and no camera movement. Find something solid to attach your camera to, like a tripod or a wall or a selfie stick. Whatever it is, make sure the camera is locked down during the take. The box at the top here contains the film, and there was enough film to shoot for about 50 seconds. The film they had was not particularly sensitive to light, so almost all the Lumiere films were shot outdoors. So we want you to go outdoors to film your Lumiere masterpiece. Once they were happy with the framing, the composition of the shot, they would wait for just the right moment to start filming, and then they would crank the handle until all the film had run through the camera. Normally, this would take 50 seconds. Once the film was processed, they didn't then edit that film, they just projected the entire roll of film. So sometimes this has the effect of creating this very strange hiatus at the end of the action. We want you to do that, so please don't be tempted to edit your film. Just send us the entire 50-second clip. Obviously this camera is not able to record sound, but that didn't mean that they made silent movies, because in almost every case when the films were projected, they were accompanied by music. So we want you to add a musical accompaniment to your film. So you can either use royalty-free music, which is available from the internet, or why not compose your own musical track? They use black and white movie film, so if you have access to editing software, convert your film into black and white. And also, if possible, reduce the frame rate to 16 frames a second. This doesn't mean we want you to slow down the film. It should still run for 50 seconds. We just need you to reduce the number of frames in every second. This will help to create that silent movie look. So here's how to get the Lumie Look. Attach your camera to a tripod or some other solid object so it doesn't move around. We don't want any handheld camera work, we don't want panning or tilting, and we don't want you to zoom the lens during the take. However, you can attach the camera to something that's moving to get a tracking shot. We'd like you to film out of doors. It's a silent movie, but please do add a musical accompaniment to your film. If possible, convert the video to black and white and change the frame rate to 16 frames a second. If you can't do that though, don't worry, just send your film as it is. Your film needs to run for exactly 50 seconds, so when you're happy with your composition, wait for just the right moment to start, film for 50 seconds, then send us the entire clip. Don't be tempted to edit it. So that is how to get the Lumie Look, and we're looking forward to seeing your films. Best of luck!